guys, welcome to our day. I'm Heidi with Heavenly Minded Home, and I thought today would be a fun day to just share with you guys a little bit about kind of just a day in the life of our super laid back winter homeschool. I shared with you guys here lately just about fun things that we try to do, especially in the winter season of homeschool, answering some questions, things like that. So I thought today, while we're just kind of having a normal day at home, trying to catch up on some things, it would be a good chance to share with you all. Of course, make sure that you have gone and checked out the recent videos. I shared with you guys the introduction to the HMH Collective, which is our membership group. We're getting ready to start a really exciting series here at the beginning of January, our New Year Refresh and Refocus. We've got some really awesome giveaways and prizes and drawings and some really special guests that are coming over to do some videos with me. So be sure you go over and check that out and sign up for that as well, so that you guys can join in all of the fun, because we're working really hard on some stuff that's going to be over there for the next few months, and I'm really excited to share it with you guys. So I got some morning chores done. I have these silicone bags because I try to find as much reusable stuff as I possibly can. One, because it saves a ton of money. Two, because I just hate being wasteful and going through stuff like that. So we haven't used paper towels, paper napkins, plastic baggies. I try to get rid of as much plastic as I possibly can, so we've not used that stuff in years. Precious friend of mine got me the silicone bags. I love them. You cannot put them in the dishwasher though. So for me, what ends up happening is they end up collecting on one side of the sink for a while, and then once there's a ton over there and I'm like, wow, this is ridiculous, I need to do something about this, I wash them all in like one go and then just kind of prop them up on the different canisters and stuff going along the sink, let them dry before I put them back in their drawer. I'm also going to share with you guys this amazing reusable washcloth. Like, you just have to see it, it's really cool. Okay, so you guys can see the joy that is my kitchen that I'm in the process of cleaning. So I will take them and just stand them up. This is like my dish scrubber thing, the different faucet handles and sprayer, the lotion bottle. Anyway, so I will hand wash them and then let them sit out here for a couple hours so they dry off. But do you see this adorable little chicken cloth right here? That is this. Look at these. They start off as this like paper material practically. Then you get them wet. I'm going to share this with you guys because my friend got me this for my birthday and I'm obsessed with them. I thought this was so cool, the Swede dishcloths. I'll tag them down below too. But it's made out of wool pulp and some cotton. And so you take them, they're totally dry. It almost feels like a squishy paper. You get them wet, you can reuse them at the end of the day. I either can throw it into the dishwasher or just throw it into the laundry, wash it, reuse it over and over and over again. They are super absorbent and crazy soft. And then how cute that you can get fun little prints. So obviously I have chicken ones, but I love these. I have been just using one so far because it says that you can reuse them 200 times, washable 200 times. So I just did one. That's my chicken one in here that I've been using. But we are really loving this thing. So anyways, that's my fun morning kitchen chores tidbit for you. Hey guys, can we do chore cards, please? Yeah, I got Olivia. Dog, you're being crazy. First contender, come here, love. You're very excited about our chore cards. 1, 2, 3. Come here, let me see what you got. Let's see, Gigi today. You oh no, thank you. You're will you get those from her? She's running away with them. Clear off the table, wipe down the table and scrub the chairs. Pick up all the trash on the grass, the upper field by the pool and fire pit.
No, I'm not doing that.
Yes, it's nice outside. We can do that today. Wipe down laundry room baseboards and tidy up the floor. Those are good ones. That's you today, madame. Lily, grab your 3. Clean under the couch.
Empty all trash in the bathrooms. I like that one.
Okay. One more. Make it a good one. What'd you get? Wipe down all cabinets and appliances. Yes, that one's my favorite. Thank you, dear.
I'm hoping to make the special treat, that one.
Okay. Well, it's still a special treat because it's my favorite chore. All right, let's get these done real quick before we do Bible and get school done, okay? Good job. Go team. High five, Gigi. High five me. All right, we work with happy hearts, remember? Hey, hey. We work with happy hearts. Let's go get it done, okay? Okay, we'll get the inside stuff done first. You can do the outside one this afternoon when it warms up a little bit. How about that?
How about I take one away and grab a new one? And do that?
Pick one more and let's see what it is and we'll decide. You don't want to go outside because it's cold. Wipe down the hallway walls. This really needs to happen, so yes, you win this one. So you can do hallway walls, laundry room baseboards and tidy up, and clear off the table, wipe down the table, and scrub the chairs. How about that? All right, let's get them done real quick before Daddy comes in and we do Bible.
So what do I have to do?
Somebody even volunteered to do extra chores. Thank you, Gigi. She did this all on her own. Good job, love. And somebody's just happy to have Modest Yahoo playing. See your buddy? You dancing? A little too much? Too much rocking out, dude? Hey, pretty girl. Guess whose birthday is coming up soon? Somebody's getting ready to turn 3. Are you gonna be 3? You not talking because you're too dizzy? Uh-oh. Back at it? Owie? Oh my goodness.
Goodness gracious.
That's a big yawn.
Me?
The traffic speak.
We're at 2, right?
Yes.
Oh, I forgot I put my thing in it. No, we're on 3.
We are?
Yeah, because I put my thing in the right space.
Sure.
Yeah, damn. That's not very pastorly for getting over a shoe in.
Hey, Google. Pause. Not you.
Sorry, I didn't understand.
Not you, Google.
You Google. That Google.
We need to name our Googles.
Boris.
And Bob.
Dear Lord Jesus, thank you so much for today, and thank you so much for each other. Thank you for this opportunity to read from your word together. Father, please help us understand what we read. Bless today, that your will be done, and come get us in Jesus' name. Abraham. You are his heirs, and God's promise to Abraham belongs to you.
Did Paul just promote gender equality?
What? Be a Babylon Bee article. Bible confirms gender equality.
I feel like that doesn't mean equality. That just means that it doesn't matter anymore. Everyone's going to go to heaven no matter how you... Or no. Everyone who does these things
Believes in Christ has equal opportunity.
to get to heaven.
Christ is the equalizer.
Does that matter? I probably should have been more careful with that one.
Yeah.
A little bit. Dear Lord Jesus, thank you so much again for today, and thank you so much for your word this morning. Please lead and guide and bless the rest of our day today. And we love you in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Shabuba was louder
Alright.
than when you were
Put the Bibles away, please. Girls? So the girls have these books that I shared with you guys that we love. We've used these so many times. This is kind of like just our core stuff, just to keep it really simple. So I go through and I mark what day they do each thing in the different tabs. I make like little things here. So they've got their different areas that they are working on and their things they need to get done. Lily really needs to spend some time in math, so we're going to be doing, we're going to sit down and be doing this stuff together because she really needs to work on this. And I'm also going to partner her up with her brother, and they're going to work on stuff together. Because then him being able to teach and guide her is, I've really found that's a great way when you let the other ones kind of come in and partner up and work together. It's a great way to cement what he knows, and then a great way for her to learn from him. So she's really strong with all of her like language, spelling, reading. So she's kind of flown through all of that stuff already. But we're going to spend some extra time in math. And then Virginia, she is doing the kindergarten and first grade books. So she is just about done.
Be ready to call Nan in 10 minutes.
Lily, your reminder just went off. I have reminders set on our Google thingy for the things they need to do. But Virginia is doing both of these books. She is pretty much finished up this one. She only has a couple things left. So her and I, yeah, she's pretty much finished up all that she needs to do through the month of January. So we are going to spend some extra time just hitting her reading lessons as we are getting her up and reading this year. You did all those, sweetheart.
What does this mean? Oh.
Remember those were all the sight words that we did? You did all of that. So how about you and I go sit down and do a reading lesson?
Okay, hold on. Let me make sure I've done
I love this book.
everything. I do trust I don't have
Okay.
to do school tomorrow.
Sit down. What letter is this?
I.
No, it's an L. Remember I, they do it like that. So what does L say? Oh. What letter is this?
F.
What does F say? What letter is this? U. What does U say? Can you say it? All right, Lily B, you don't have much you have to do today except we have a bunch of math to do. So you're gonna go through this one. Circle fact if the statement is a fact. Circle opinion if it's an opinion. So a fact is something that can be proven to be true, right? Earth is a planet that has air, water, and land. We know these things. Jack, we got it. We fixed that you just did. An opinion states a personal view. It tells what someone thinks, feels, or believes, right? So read each of those statements and circle if they are fact or opinion.
It's really weird fact. What's a fact,
Sometimes you just need some mama snuggles.
Ow!
Is that good? Maybe in a ham. All right, how about you sit down and eat that, and then I can finish work with your sister, okay? Cool story? Yeah? Okay. Alrighty, so family Bible study is done. Again, that's just where we read through usually at 1 to 3 chapters, kind of depending on where we're at, and we read through it and just discuss it, ask questions, stop and explain, just talk about it. So we did that together with my husband. The kids have both done, the girls have both done their school study book portions that they have to do, and then Lily does a video call with my mom every day where they are reading through the Chronicles of Narnia and then discussing things. And then Lily has also been writing stories, so she uses a little netbook and Google Docs and write stories, and then my mom has access to them so she can get on and they go through and they talk about the story. My mom may point out, you know, you need to correct this, or what's a better word for that. That's a really fun thing that they've been doing that they are totally enjoying. Lily will sit there and she's written like oodles of stories, and then they get on and they go through it together and make changes and corrections and talk about it together. And that's been such a fun way. I think it's exciting for Lily to get to do school with someone that's not mom. You know, it's kind of fun to switch it up and have someone a little different. And then it's helpful for me too, because Lily's on there working with that with my mom, and that frees me up to either do something with, you know, Virginia or with Travis or just Olivia in general. So that's something that they're working on. And then Travis, our teenager, he gets on with my mom once a day. He used to have a friend that he got to do it with, which was super awesome. So if you do have, you know, friends that they can connect with, I know for Travis that just made it just so much more exciting and deeper, but they would get on throughout the week and they would all independently be like reading things, writing different things, but then they would get on together and do a video call and get to chat with one another about what they're reading. They would each work on independent writing activities and then share them through Google Docs with one another. And Travis, he's still doing it with my mom and loving it, but I think especially if you can bring in, you know, friends or stuff like that, that they can do and have that way to connect. I really like how we've been doing that with Travis, who's in high school now. It seems much more like you would find in like a college setting, right? Where you are independently working on, you know, you're reading, you're writing your different things, but then coming together, discussing pros, cons, seeing other people's viewpoints, and, you know, having to back up why you said what you said in your paper or whatever it may be. So seeing them work through that has been a really, really, really cool process that he gets to do a lot of. And then he is going to come in and work with his younger sister a little bit and kind of teach her some of these math things and work with her. So again, that's refreshing him in these different math skills that maybe he doesn't use all of the time, and really just showing his knowledge and his growth when he's able to then turn around and explain it to someone else, right? That's how you know that you really know something, when you're able to teach it to someone else. And then that's, again, cool for her because that gives her an opportunity to learn from and work with someone other than mom, right? Because when mom is the teacher all of the time, at least in regular school, you switch out teachers, you know, from year to year, where homeschool sometimes it's learning from someone else is kind of nice. You're just utilizing, I think, different parts of the thinking process when it comes from other people. So allowing them to kind of work together is kind of a win-win-win situation, because, you know, they're getting to hear it from someone else. The other person getting to do it is getting to share those skills and work through it that way. And then that frees you up to, you know, work on some of the other things that you're doing. So for us, we've pretty much hit all of our homeschooly things for the day. It's now midday. Pretty much a day in the life here lately, especially in this winter season, is morning time. We pick our chore cards. So while my husband's out doing his walking and his stuff, we do our chore cards. Each kid, I wrote on the cards, and I shared this in a few videos back, but I wrote on these just little index cards, simple tasks that would be very helpful if I got some help with, and things that the kids can easily do on their own. Something is in my dryer making a ton of obnoxious noise. Hold on. Sorry. So they pull 3 cards a piece, and they work on those chores. They're pretty much hands-free. There were some, especially in the beginning with Virginia, our younger daughter, I would have to help her a little bit with them, but honestly, she is so on point with them now. It's kind of fun, although I got a little bit of dragging our feet with Virginia earlier today to pull her cards. What was funny is she was the one who loved it and ended up doing like a few extra chores that I didn't even ask her to do. But it's kind of fun because they never know what they're going to get. I put them so they can't see, so they're just drawing cards, kind of makes it like a game, and then they have those to go and do. And while they're doing those, then I'm able to kind of, do things like I wash my silicone bags, I ran the vacuum, a couple things that I needed to do, I do a load of laundry each day, so folding the laundry. I'm able to get my morning chores done while they're doing all of those additional chores. And even Daddy noticed when he walked in, he said, "Ooh, we've got a really clean house today." So yesterday I was out the door early, we had doctor's appointments, so our whole schedule was kind of goofed up. But today, being able to stick to that where we get up, we get ready, we do our morning chores, we sit down and do family Bible, then we get all of our homeschool stuff done, our reading and writing and arithmetic focus for the day. We get all of that done. And now it's about lunchtime, so we will have lunch, and then that allows us to kind of open up our day after that. They might be finishing up some calls with, how they call my mom and do that. They'll finish that stuff up, but then they're open to pursue the things that they're interested in. So be that games that they're playing, going outside if the weather's nice enough, if they have an art project they want to work on, or whatever it is that they want to do, that kind of opens that up. If there's something that they are interested in and pursuing, or an area that we maybe need to work a little bit more on. I love that we get the bulk of our stuff done by lunchtime, and then our day's open to then dig into whatever. Some days Lily's been really into baking and cooking lately, so then some days Lily's in the kitchen doing whatever she's doing, and Virginia sits at the other side of the counter and he's like, "Hey, it's like restaurant, I'll sit here." Yeah, she's like, "It'll be restaurant, I'll sit here and be your customer." So some days they dig into that, or there's something they're interested in, so then they're Googling stuff and watching stuff and digging into it. Some days they're just playing. Some days they get on and they curl up in there together on the Xbox, and we have like Lego games and stuff that they get on, and they're building and creating and making their own little games. And again, that's totally fine because you're learning in all of that too. So as long as we're not, spending all day, sitting on a screen or doing something like that, I love giving them that freedom in the afternoon, that once we've handled all of our, our core responsibilities, we've taken care of that stuff, that gives us the afternoon to be open to kind of pursue those things. That gives me the opportunity then, Olivia gets ready to go down for her nap, and then I have some free time. I've already, cleaned the house, straightened stuff up. It's not perfect, but it's at least, workable. We've gotten done all the stuff that we have to get done, and now my time is open to, work on the YouTube and the HMH, the collective, the group that we have now, and or we're getting ready to get started, right, with the new course. I'm finishing up the booklet that everybody's going to get that joins into that, and put all of those things together. Working on next week's designs for our shop, Heirs to the Promise. That allows me then in the afternoon, to kind of dig into those things. Maybe my husband and I will go podcast if there's a topic that, has come up that we're like, oh, let's go get that done. I love how that works out, that we get the house cleaned up, all the chores done. We've spent our time in scripture, which is of course the most important thing to be doing together as a family. We've done our homeschool for the day, making sure that we hit those core topics, and then we open our afternoon up. At the end of the afternoon, we usually end up going out at some point. We try to. It's harder some days. It doesn't quite work out depending on how things are going, but to go out for a walk. That's something that I told the kids we've got to get better at. When it first started to get cold, it was like, oh, it's too cold, I don't want to go out there. But we need to bundle up and not be babies. So go out for a walk, get outside to kind of wrap up our day, come in, make dinner. I'm all about easy Instant Pot meals. I did my menu planning and my grocery pickup, so I've got all of our meals set and planned out. We come in, throw all that into the Instant Pot, and then evening time we kind of all come back together where we are curled up together. We can read a book, we can watch a movie, we can play games. Skip-Bo has been our thing. We were all about dreidel during Hanukkah. Now that that's over, we're back to our nightly Skip-Bo challenges that we've been doing. We play every night. My poor husband has only gotten to win one time, so we're hoping that maybe he can bring in a couple more wins. But we get to come back together and kind of wrap up our night. You know, we start together doing all of the things. In the afternoon, we kind of open it up, let them go do the things that they want to pursue. And then again in the evening, kind of pull all of that back together where we are, starting to slow down and bring it back in. And so that's pretty much the flow of how our days have been. So I thought that would be fun to kind of share with you guys today as we go through that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I know so many of you have said that you've missed the vlogs and seeing all of that, and so I'm trying to find a happy medium and bringing some of that in because I do love getting to share with you guys. I think we'll still be able to post here on our main YouTube channel a weekly video, be it a specific topic or a vlog. Sometimes I'll be able to mix in two, and then we will have probably 2 to 3 videos a week going up in the collective. So that is, if you go onto our page and you click that join button, there are the 3 different levels. If you make a donation, you get to join into the collective. That's where we're going to be digging into some really, really, really cool stuff. So again, I shared a video, I'll link it down below, but explaining why we're doing that, my focus and point of all of that. And I know so many of you have messaged me and you're really, really excited for it. So that just makes me even more excited that you guys see my point and my focus in that, and you're excited for everything that we're going to do over there. And like I said, we've got some really cool prizes and like special guest videos and things like that coming in. So be sure to come over and get joined up, because the first series, the New Year Refresh and Refocus, begins January 11th. But for everybody who joins in now, before we get started, we've got some really fun stuff for you guys as our little pre-party to the whole collective idea. So I hear a child shouting for me. I'm gonna go get to that. See you guys over in the collective. See you over there for all of the fun stuff. And then here, we'll be back. I don't know when I have the next video, but we'll be back soon. Bye, guys.
Okay, guys. Okay, guys. Hello, guys. What is your hand? Okay, guys. You want to have a wish and so he happy. Sorry, Mom. Okay, Mom. Okay, guys. What can happen? Think you happen. Okay, guys. You toss it on your dinner.
All right, say bye.
Bye.
Say bye, guys.
No,
Say bye.
please.
Say bye.
No.
You don't want to say bye? You talking to your friends? I'm sorry.